Only 52% of the kids that graduated last year from Grosse Pointe could read at grade level. It is an epidemic that affects all of us. And getting people to say, you know what, it may be my kid, that maybe, just maybe, I need to check
Mm-hmm.
because it's fixable. Again,
So I guess you're showing them that there's a problem. You've got some type of ideas that just are going to resonate with people. You're going to surprise them. I think is what I'm hearing
it,
about like what you can do in front of a crowd.
absolutely, absolutely. I'm providing a solution. And I'm not a guy, I'm not smart enough to figure out how to create these fancy solutions.
Mm.
I look at things that have worked in the past and how do we take the things that worked in the past when America was the highest educated nation in the world? And I think, what do we rank now? 70th in the industrialized world for education?
I've seen some of those PISA scores. I think that's the
They're
international
awful.
standard. Yeah.
They're
But-
awful. And here we are, so arrogant that we think it couldn't happen to us. Well, it has. So let's fix it. Let's take the things that got us to number one previously and modernize them to today's standards. What do I mean by that? You can take one-on-one phonics-based tutoring and interface it with artificial intelligence programs that the kids can access on the laptop that they get now in their schools, or the iPad that they get in their schools. So there's support built into the program that didn't used to exist. Don't have to take them to a library, although it's interesting that comprehension goes up over 50% when children are taught with books versus computers. So why are we trying to eliminate books and institute more computers in our schools at a much higher expense, by the way, than looking at how do we get kids to be able to comprehend?
Mm. So, um, just thinking about the Overton window on this issue, your solution is well within the Overton window because it's getting implemented by a number of districts.
Yeah.
Um, uh, but it's also not quite policy yet. Um, what's it going to take to get from where we are to where you want it to be?
Well, that's a hard pull
Mm,
because I am critical of the administration of the teachers union.
mm,
And the cost for administration of our public education's union has skyrocketed over the last 20 years, skyrocketed, while the number of teachers has remained stagnant and the number of kids have actually declined. The only thing that's gone up is how much it cost and the number of administrators. You know, when we study, obviously statistics and dynamics are very important. I've looked at other states that are doing better. Michigan has hundreds of school districts. We have 83 counties. We have hundreds of school districts.
549. I know because I used to have to call them all for summer.
549. I believe the state of Florida, which scores considerably better than Michigan in their reading literacy numbers and their math numbers, I think has 17 school districts. Now, the teachers union is going to fight like hell to say we need all these individual school districts. I don't care how many school districts there are as long as they perform. And if they don't perform, then I do care.